So you're playing black characters most of the time, but then sometimes, you got like Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Where you're playing an Asian, I guess?
Yeah, he's from
Japanese,
ancient
right?
Japan.
Yeah.
I played Aquaman on Young Justice. I am the king of Atlantis.
Hayanasa ke ego oligarithimon dipnon piomen ketesperan proselthin.
Bolby is not black.
Yeah.
What else? But yeah, I mean, I would say the majority of the characters I've played have been either, characters of African descent, or like I did one character who was blue, but he had Chris Rock's voice.
Okay.
So, blue or whatever, he's black inside,
It's a lot of DC characters also. Marvel never really did cartoons like that, did they?
Well, they didn't do as many.
Yeah.
But no, I've dabbled in the
in Marvel?
In the Marvel world too. Actually, and speaking of voices of color, on the first Avengers cartoon, I was the voice of Jarvis. Mr. Stark, you're at 99% on your repulsor rays, And I also played Gambit on the Wolverine cartoon.
Okay.
And there's the current Avengers cartoon, I am the Dread Dormammu, who's really more maroon than any other noticeable color.
Was there ever a time where you read a script and you're like, okay, this is racist. I'm not going to do this. Like, I need to go talk to whoever wrote this and switch things around.
That is so funny. People keep asking that. Not really. I mean, I think those scripts are not going to get to a point where they're being professionally produced.
Well, the reason I ask is because now in the animation world, the biggest story is Apu on The Simpsons.
Oh, right.
Who's played by a white guy.
Right.
And I guess there's a documentary that an Indian guy made just talking about how, insulting the whole Apu character is. And,
Right.
and I guess the actor who plays him is saying he's going to step down.
Right.
You know about this whole story, I see.
I didn't know that Hank said he was going to step down, but
Yeah.
after 25 years in Simpsons money, he can afford to. But, I mean, I have not seen the documentary, so I'm definitely not qualified to comment on it. But I hope that it takes historical context into account.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of times where people have knee-jerk reactions to stuff and, aren't taking, I mean, you can't look at any movie prior to probably 5 years ago and not find virulent sexism.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean...
But if you look, I mean, actually somebody was talking about this the other day. If you look at a John Hughes movie through a 2018 lens, it's horrifying.
Well,
It's date rape on parade.
Right.
But the thing is, yes, that is true. Same thing, Shakespeare. Everybody's calling Othello a Moor. It's like, that's Shakespearean for nigger. But just, you have to understand the context in order to evaluate something from that time.
Yeah, I mean, even, you talk about comedy. I've interviewed a lot of comedians, and one of the things that we've talked about is you look at like Eddie Murphy's old stuff.
Right.
Like the faggot-ass faggot and
Right.
stuff like that. You can't do that these days.
Well, and the thing is, I'm not saying that, what Eddie was doing back then is okay. But you do have to understand that it was okay at the time. So to apply 2018 intention to 1984 material is unfair. Because yes, if Eddie did that routine now, he would be meaning to do something different than he was doing at that time. Like if you're going to say, F word, or the slur for gay people all over the place, now you're making a statement. In 1984, it meant something different.
Yeah, I mean, even in the music.
Right.
People dropped that in music and so forth. No one even blinked, really.
Right. Well, honestly, because we're talking about all these changes and everything. I'm still waiting for R&B and hip hop to catch up. R&B and hip hop is like 10 years behind. Like I turn on the radio, they're still like, yo, baby, drop them draws. Let's do it. It's like, what? Seriously? Mm-hmm. Where's the hashtag for this? You know? But it's coming.
I feel you. How did you feel as someone that's been playing black superheroes for years? How did you feel when Black Panther came out?
I loved it. I guess I'm going to claim my stance here. I am one of the people who, over the years, has gotten a chance to play Black Panther.
Oh, you played Black Panther in
the Marvel Ultimate Alliance video game.
Okay.
So back before it was cool. But I did have a chance to play T'Challa.
When I became the king of Wakanda, I also became the Black Panther, defender of my people. And for this reason, I was trained in all forms of combat and educated at the best schools throughout the world.
That's your T'Challa. Okay, yeah. I like it.
But no, I am so amazed and happy, mostly because it was fantastic. Black Panther was a great movie.
Yeah, very well done. And what I didn't know is, after the movie came out and started to just blow up, Marvel had posted the Black Panther cartoon on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could actually watch it. I think it's like, I don't know, 7, 8 episodes, something like that.
Oh, okay.
And it's real. It was on BT, I guess.
Yeah. I was in that.
What was that?
I was in that.
You were in that?
Yeah. I didn't realize it was reposted. That's great.
Yeah, it was. I just watched it for the first time like a few weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
I never realized how gritty and like violent and it's like,
yeah.
Do you have any children? No. Good, because I have to kill them too. Right when he was about to kill the guy.
Right? No, it was because the thing is, it wasn't under a gigantic lens.
Yeah.
We were just like, let's make this, real African superhero story.
I dug it, man. I really liked the Black Panther cartoon. Who did you play?
I think his uncle. Somebody with a T apostrophe name, but not T'Challa. It was like T'Chaka or something. No. T'Chaka's his father. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I interviewed Godfrey. He's a regular on the show.
Oh, yeah.
And, he's Nigerian himself. So he was he was going crazy over Black Panther. And, he was kind of talking about all the good parts about Black Panther. Then he got to Forrest Whitaker.
And then Forrest Whitaker goes, the power of the Black Panther has been stripped away. I'm sorry, but that accent, Forrest Whitaker is one of my favorite actors, but he decided to find his own accent. The Black Panther has been stripped away.
He decided to find his own
Italian.
accent.
Yeah, I guess Forrest must have missed the workshops that everybody else had.
So yeah, I mean, Black Panther became just an anomaly in terms of is it the biggest superhero Marvel franchise film?
I think so.
Ever right now?
Yep.
Avengers will probably beat it though, but that's what it's looking
white
like.
people are hoping.
White people are hoping. Well, we know what it is the pre-sales on Avengers.
Right.
Infinity War is higher than ever, so
No.
that's why my assumption was there. But then
No.
again,
I'm not saying you. No, but it's funny because my thing is Black Panther is amazing, but in terms of representation and equality and all that, I'm going to be more excited when a shitty black movie does well. Because it's like when you have The Cosby Show and there is only one, that's not equality. Equality is when you have The Cosby Show and Homeboys from Outer Space. It's like, okay, we can screw up too. Because the thing, before Black Panther opened, we were all holding our breath because we knew if it stank, there would not be another black leading hero movie for a decade.